MP, time to do what you do, baby.
MP.
What up, Reese?
Man, didn't even recognize you without that massive hype machine trailing behind you.
I'm waiting till after the game to fire it up. That's why.
Man, how about you wait until next week? Then I don't have to feel bad for what's about to happen out here.
All right, okay. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what you got.
All right, yes, sir.
Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Grant, and we all want to know, what's the first piece of food you're reaching for at the Thanksgiving table?
Oh, man, you're so nosy, B.A. But, of course, the easy answer is to say the turkey. But for me, it's the stuffing. I'm going for that. I mean, I have to have the mashed potatoes, too, the cranberry sauce, the macaroni and cheese. You know what? Everything.
Very nice. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. We've got R.J. Barrett. Scotty Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Mr. Moves in the point guard.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Halliburton. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Siakam for three. Oh, my. Came close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Barnes.
You're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And he nails the third. On offense, here come the Raptors. Outside Barnes. Pass to Mr. Moves. And the Raptors, another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Poeltl against Halliburton. Fires from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Halliburton. Mr. Moves, the pass to Brown. Here's Mr. Moves. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And Poeltl just making the alley-oop look rather pedestrian. Real easy.
Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Brown. Back to Turner. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Indiana gets called for the foul. The first free throw is good.
But Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Siakam. The 3. Mr. Moves with a rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Barrett can't hit. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Shepard. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Mr. Moves. Turner covers. Pirtle with a screen on Turner. Mr. Moves the pass to Pirtle. Oh, stolen by Turner. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner from downtown. Mr. Moves with a rebound. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Barnes with a screen on Halliburton. First one falls.
Shooting for Toronto, number 10.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That one's good for 2. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Here's Mr. Moves. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Over to the left wing. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Here's Shepard. Back to Halliburton. Shakes him. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Pirtle with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Mr. Moves. Defended by Halliburton. There's the triple. And the basket by Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves has got 13 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Siakam. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's Mr. Moves. From outside the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Pacers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Toronto, they're on a roll, showing a lot of confidence in themselves. The fans are energized too. We'll see if they can keep it up. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner-Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in block shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 16.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Shepard following the bucket by the Raptors. Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shepard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And so here is Toronto. They've got a 9-point lead. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Neesmith is rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Mr. Moves. The Pacers pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. When their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Second, Indiana.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Trent against Toppin. Here's Mr. Moves. And the three-pointer goes. Mr. Moves has got 24 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. And here's Smith. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
First in scoring, first in field goal percentage. And let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Pacers. Mr. Moves the pass to Olynyk, and stolen by McConnell. In transition, here come the Pacers. Jumps up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Here's Mr. Moves. He's marked by McConnell. Mr. Moves. Again, the Raptors good for two more.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Toppin outside. McDermott finds Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Here's Mr. Moves. 26 points for him. Olynyk with a screen on McConnell.
Indiana foul. Jalen Smith. First personal foul. Third team foul.
23 seconds left in the first quarter here. Olynyk with a screen on McConnell. Mr. Moves the pass to Olynyk. Clock at 4. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mr. Moves has got 29 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Toppin, a screen on quickly. Three-pointer, Halliburton. No good. And so it's Toronto in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Emmanuel quickly. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Nwora in at the 4.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Halliburton. The Raptors making their last shot. McConnell outside. Pass to McDermott. And here's Toppin from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Toppin's got 5.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Quickly against Halliburton. Here's Mr. Moves. The 3 is up. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the Raptors, another three.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Smith against Olynyk. Here's Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
McDermott against Trent. From 10 feet away. And it's Toronto with another.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game. There's a screen by Toppin. McConnell goes in. Banked it in off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 34. Yep, count it. Mr. Moves has got 36 points.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Here's McConnell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Mr. Moves. He's marked by McConnell. Mr. Moves, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From 10 feet away. Down low. Halliburton working through the D.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
There's a screen. The three. Smith with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Halliburton against Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
So versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
And the Raptors with some changes. Hurdle's checked in for Nora. R.J. Barrett comes in for Trent. And it's Brown in for Quickly. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Mr. Moves, no good. Well, Indiana shooting it well at 59%. Pass to McConnell. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so here is Toronto following the bucket by the Pacers. Brown can't hit. The Pacers have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Pass to Shepherd. Toppin outside. Now McConnell. Halliburton with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Mr. Moves has got 4 rebounds in the game. Olynyk with a screen on McConnell. Mr. Moves. Olynyk passes to Mr. Moves. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Inside. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Deflected! From the top of the key, another bucket! Wow!
And hats off to him. I mean, getting to 40 tonight, he's got the longest 40-point streak in league history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge we've never seen before. Indiana calls timeout.
For your Indiana States, everyone. Let's get excited.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin, and it's Nesmith in for Halliburton. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in.
Raptors foul. Number 10. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Basket's good.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Pulls up. The bank shot, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense. First good defense.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Shepard. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. McConnell finds Turner. Here's Shepard. Defended by Brown. Pass to Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. And it's Shepard missing. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Mr. Moves. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Mr. Moves has got 43 points. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the right side. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Turner, covered by Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack it.
Miles Turner, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
And the second free throw is good. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
And the basket by Brown.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to Shepard. Turner, a screen on Brown. And they call an illegal screen here. And if you're wondering where the points were coming from, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Raptors.
And much of the damage coming from the backcourt. They've relied on their guards heavily, and the plan has worked perfectly. The small ball approach has been the right approach.
Here's Mr. Moves. Pirtle with a screen on McConnell. Here's Mr. Moves. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Mr. Moves. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
They're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Pass to Nesmith. Turner with it. McConnell outside. Now Siakam. He's guarded by Barnes. McConnell from outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work. Tracking the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Mr. Moves. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Hey, right here.
Fades and shoots. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now McConnell. He has 6. Pass to Shepard. Here's Neesmith. Here's Shepard. Shoots over Brown. And it's Shepard missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Mr. Moves. He's marked by McConnell. Mr. Moves, the pass to Barrett. 3-pointer off the mark. McConnell outside. Siakam right side. Shoots over Barnes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Toronto. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I'm telling you, he's got to be excited about his future, these teams. This guy is unbelievable.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Indiana Pacers.
Their biggest problem is they got lit up from outside. You like to think they know their opponent's tendencies, but they sure didn't act on it.
Obviously, the situation isn't going to change itself. Big adjustments need to be made for this to become a game again.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Barnes. He's scoreless. Pascal Siakam out there with Neesmith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Shepard in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Barnes. Here's Mr. Moves. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Halliburton. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Barnes. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, oozing with confidence late in the shot clock. I love it. Siakam believing that he can hit.
No one covering.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Siakam. 9 points in the game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith. This one for three. Knocks down the triple.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Greg.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest. But he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Shepard. Back to Halliburton. Takes a three. Tipped.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Raptors. Indiana calls timeout. Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Mr. Moves. Defended by Halliburton. Halliburton comes to help. Now Brown for three. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
First in opponent field goal shooting, and they've really done a terrific job taking care of the ball this season. They're third in the league in fewest turnovers per game. That's the kind of poise this team plays with.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are #1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. Halliburton finds Siakam. There's the three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Mr. Moves. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Nesmith, guarded by Barrett.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Siakam against Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. To snap the cold streak.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Siakam, no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Mr. Moves. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside to the left side wing. Here's Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 11 points.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Barnes with a screen on Halliburton. Mr. Moves. On target from range. Mr. Moves has got 57 points. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. On defense, the Raptors. Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Halliburton against Brown. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Turner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Here's Mr. Moves. Outside Barnes. Beyond the arc. rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. McConnell outside. Pass to Halliburton. With a 9-footer. And no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility.
And for Toronto, they're shooting at a very efficient 67%. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Kelly Olynyk. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 1. With the putback, the rebound by Jackson. And the Pacers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Smith. Halliburton against Quickley. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. To the inside, McConnell. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Mr. Moves. Defended by Halliburton. Here's Mr. Moves. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Mr. Moves has got 59 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Turner finds Halliburton. It's stolen. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Mr. Moves. Got a hand on it.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Quickly outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Mr. Moves. And good! There's another!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Shepard. Siakam with a screen on Quickly. To the middle. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Here's Turner. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
They set the pick. Mr. Moves the pass to Nora. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Pass to Turner. Here's Halliburton. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Good! That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Lets the three fly. The putback. Nora grabs the board. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Mr. Moves. That three's off the mark. Well, the Pacers shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Pass to Turner. Siakam looking it over. Now here's Halliburton. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Raptors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against Indiana.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Moves.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Halliburton. And the Raptors miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Shepherd, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Halliburton. Here's Mr. Moves, and again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Turner.
They're going to win it, so he should just relax.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you...
Good game, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. You too, though, bro.
Man, you keep this up, and you'll start justifying all that hype.
I'm just trying to ball, man. I can't be worried about all that.
All good. I'll see you next time, man.
Looking forward to it.
Sir, I'm going to make you eat those words, too.
Hey, you can try.
Bet.
Great win. Keep pushing.
You've been solid all year, but you've hit a different gear lately. What changes have you made that have helped you break this record?
Physical part, skills. They've been good all year, but the mental side wasn't as strong as it could be, so I started focusing on that. I began visualizing success and focusing on my goals, you know, which is giving me the drive to push through these last few games and consistently deliver. I wanted to cultivate a positive and confident attitude, and by doing so, I've been able to approach each game with a clear and focused mind.
those guys aren't looking forward to seeing you again.
So obviously we've been doing the endorsement thing for a little while now.
Yeah.
I got sick of having, one file on my laptop, one on my phone. We got one on your phone, one under the coffee machine. So I put everything in one place. It's in the cloud. You can access it wherever you are. Stay on top of things.
Pop, the cloud? What is this, 1998?
What do you mean that's what it's called?
We don't say the cloud. Just say online, Pop.
Boy, will you just look at this? I'm trying to help you out.
Let me see what you got here, old man.
Yo, MP. I was hoping I'd run into you. I wanted to see if you were up for a little challenge. Yo, MP. You know what made MJ MJ?
Fans are all hipsters. It'll be like a home game for us.
work. Do your thing, MP.